Hello and good evening and welcome to another edition, a special edition of Drinking with Jake. With me, my best friend to my right and sitting at the head of the table is Mike.
Heyo.
Mike, welcome. Everybody at home, welcome. This evening's Drinking with Jake is dedicated to all of the fathers out there. This is the special Father's Day special Drinking with Jake edition.
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Happy Father's Day to you, sir.
Thank you, sir, and you as well.
Thank you very much, and happy Father's Day to all of you out in YouTube land.
That's right, and happy Father's Day, because, you know, a lot of us did have fathers.
We did. At least
one.
At least for a couple minutes.
At least for a couple minutes. We may have more than one father, but, you know, we all had one father at least. At least one.
Right.
So,
well said.
Well, you know.
Well, in honor of Father's Day,
yes,
my father, and I'm sure you've read his comments on YouTube, really likes old fashions. So tonight we're going to try different liquors in old fashions, and we'll mix those up and we'll do a taste test, one per segment. You know, we got three different liquors here that we are anxious to try. One especially that we're anxious to try, and a couple that we've had before. So on the first one we've had before is our favorite Bullet Rye. Number one with a bullet. We've had this before. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Jake has said that he likes it as well. Our number two is a somewhat local. You might remember this from a few episodes back. The Driftless Glen. It was also very tasty. That was bottled by Max. So once again, Max, thank you very much.
Well done.
The third installment, I'm going to hand off to Jake because Jake had bought this and has a little something to say about it. So
yeah, thank you.
Here you are.
So I was in the local grocery store about 2 weeks ago, and walking down the aisle in the liquor store with my cart or buggy, in case you're from the South, I saw this bottle of bourbon whiskey on a little end cap display. Pretty, nonchalant, non-descriptive, whatever. I think it just said bourbon whiskey on it. Mm-hmm. So I didn't think it, but what I did notice was the olive green or army green, I guess.
Olive
drab color on it. And it said Hotel Tango. It had some military lingo on it. So, you got my curiosity up a little bit. I think I'll do more research. And this is called Hotel Tango American Straight Bourbon Whiskey, made out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And what I liked about it, when I picked up the bottle and looked at it, it's definitely like military. It says like this side up to store, to pour, this side down, that sort of thing, making it foolproof.
Make it stupid proof.
Make it stupid proof,
Army sailor proof.
That's right. That's right. But what really got me, and I wanted to support this distillery, was on the back. It said the first combat disabled veteran-owned distillery in the United States of America. So this is Hotel Tango Distillery, like I said, made out of Indianapolis, Indiana, aged 2 years, and it says aromas of caramel or caramel.
Depending on where you're from.
Depending on where you're from. I guess if you're from Wisconsin, it's caramel.
Right. Well, I think that's the way I grew up with it too, but I have heard caramel
I've heard caramel, and I thought maybe that's an East Coast thing.
I don't know.
Balanced by rye. Well, you want to know rye? Because it's balanced.
It's balanced.
That's right.
It means it's equal.
That's right.
That's right.
It says best in a cocktail, e.g. I don't know what e.g. stands for.
It's like example.
Old fashioned.
So we're going to put it in old fashioned.
Yeah. So
long story short.
Yep. So yeah, I did ramble on a little bit there, but with the Father's Day special, with revisiting the old fashioned, and then this said old fashioned on it, I thought, what a great way to celebrate Father's Day, and we'll give it a try. We'll give our honest opinion. And to the person who is the combat disabled veteran, thank you for your service, thank you for putting out a good whiskey for us to try, and we're very excited, and we're honored to support you in your endeavors.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right, well, why don't you... Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat because it looks, like you said, it's the olive drab, and it kind of looks like a canteen, and I know there were many times... I only wore a canteen during basic training, but there were a lot of times I would have liked to fill it with bourbon. It would have made the time go by, well...
A little more pleasant.
A little more pleasantly. You can stand getting yelled at a lot more if you're drunk. But anyway,
right.
I mean, if you've had a couple, because we don't get drunk, right, Jim?
No, we don't.
No.
Just enough to
Drink
have a good time.
responsibly. All right. So why don't you crack that open?
Oh, thank you.
And
We'll do it.
I will start with how to make the old fashioned.
Take it away, Mike.
We're going to start with 2 glasses. They're clean. Clean as my spit can get them. Throw in our fancy ice cubes that we got from La Refrigerator. It's a French shop that we imported it. So this is French ice. It's Le Ice.
It's not lice.
It's not
ice.
Right. Yeah. So you fill it up about that much. The first ones we're gonna do, Jake. Ooh, I do like that sound.
Ooh, smell. I don't mean to interrupt. Sorry about that.
Well, this is
give it a good
important.
smell.
This is an important part.
That smells good.
Oh, that really does. It's like a fruity.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
I'm excited.
The first one we're going to try is just simple syrup. And I know that this is simple syrup because I sailor proofed it and it says simple syrup on it.
Keeping it simple.
Keeping it simple. Keep it simple. Stupid. Or sailor, as the case may be.
Or both.
So, so we put in, I can't remember which one. It's been a while. Let's start with this side.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll start with this side. So I open up the, see, there's another guy that should have been on this episode. Tori.
Oh, yes.
Tori should have been on this episode.
The old-fashioned master.
That guy is...
He's like the Jedi master of old-fashions.
He's the guru.
He is the guru.
He is the Swami, if you will.
Yes, I will.
And I will again. So you pour in, the small side of the jigger, and you try and make as least a mess as possible. I don't have that skill. I make a lot of mess.
Yeah, hey. You can't make an omelet unless you break some eggs.
Unless you break a few eggs. That's about as good as my Jack Nicholson.
Same here. I can't do it, but yours is better than mine.
Well, I don't know about all that. All right, so we did that. Now we're going to need our booze. So if you will, Jake.
Well, I would like to try the...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to do the honors of the Hotel Tango, I'm going to try...
Hotel Tango. Welcome to the Hotel Tango whiskey.
Love the color on it.
Oh, yeah. Nice and brown.
Yeah.
To contrast with the olive drab green. Yeah, so you use the big side. I don't really know how much, what is that, an ounce and 2 ounces, something like that. 2 ounces of bourbon or whiskey or rye. Wisconsinites use brandy a lot.
Yeah, sometimes brandy.
I like liquor in mine. I'm not picky. So then we do a couple dashes of the Angostura bitters. And I like mine a little bit more bitter. So I do, I don't know, a healthy dollop. Oops. And throw that in there. Ooh, that smells good. I just caught an aroma. And of course we have our virgin Himalaya Luxor, whatever, cherries. Would you like them, Jake?
Yes, please.
All right. There we go. And then we take our spoon here and we stir it around until you feel the glass getting cool. Then you know it's pretty well chilled and everything is mixed well and whatnot. Now you're saying, Mike, shouldn't the glass already be cool? No. No, not at all. And I'm only saying that because, it would make me look like an idiot if I didn't. So we got that, and then the next one, so I think we'll try this one just like this, no orange.
Okay.
I know it'll be not as scientific as we could be, because scientifically we should do everything the same, but I forgot a knife. So we'll get a knife during the next segment.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do that. But here is the American Straight Bourbon Whiskey Hotel Tango Old Fashioned. Happy
Cheers.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Cheers. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
I like it.
It's smooth.
You know,
It doesn't have a bite to it. You know, like the bullet
yeah.
has a
Yeah.
real
that's
that snap,
Yep.
that burn, that
Yep.
snap. Oh my gosh, this is good.
See, the problem is, it sounds like I like everything. Because every episode, we try something new, and I say, "Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that."
I agree with you, but I also think that there are other times, like remember we had I brought a whiskey on, and I was like, yeah, I mean it's okay. I don't know if I'd run right out and buy it again. You know,
I think the only one where I was kind of nonplussed was the Driftless Glen.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think that was the Driftless Glen. I was kind of, it might be good in a mixer, so that's why I brought it tonight.
Yeah.
It was not good with lime juice. I remember that.
No.
It's not good with lime juice. But this is quite tasty.
It's very smooth.
It really is, and yeah, the way the bitters and the liquor kind of mix together, and then you have the sweetness of the simple syrup. Are you a sugar cube kind of guy or a simple syrup?
I like simple syrup. Sugar cubes is good, but I don't like that grainy taste.
It does have a grainier.
But you know, to each their own. And for me, I would even do a little bit less of simple syrup in the next one, because I think the bourbon that we have here is a little bit on the sweeter side, where it says caramel.
Sure.
And I think since it's more mellow and a caramel taste, maybe it is a little bit more sweeter than like the Bullet or a Wild Turkey. And so you don't need as much simple syrup.
I can see that.
But that's just my personal
No, I agree.
taste.
I think it is a little sweet, but boy, this is quite good. Quite good.